Hello and welcome back. My name is Sebastian. I am happy to bring you today a topic which is really nice, and this is the with as clause or code. With this, you can, break down a really difficult SQL into more of some sub-steps, common table expressions. And then in the end, your main query will be actually really short, because before all other queries you will put in these with as statements, and I want to show you directly how it works. So in the beginning, the syntax is very easy. So you have the with as, and then parentheses open, then comes here your query inside, and then parentheses close, and then you have your main query. Okay, so what we could do is, so we will open our with clause with something like we want to have some brand sales as, and then parentheses open, and then we say select, and we select the brand name, and we select the country from brands table, then we close our parentheses, and then we say select brand name, country from brand sales. Oops, we limit this to 10, and let's see how it works. There we have it. So we have our brand name, our country. Actually, as you could see already, I made it so simple that in this case we would have actually just this, and then name it here to brands, and then we would have the same results. But the effectiveness comes a little bit with this with clause when we, for instance, do some joins already here on top. So we join more and more tables in a with clause, and then in the end we will just select our main columns which we want from all the joins together from our with. This makes it more readable and more simple than in the code. So what we could do is, we will rewrite this here a little bit. We will say brands A is our table, and we do a left join our sales table B. No, sometimes here it's a little bit tricky. On brand ID, so a dot brand ID is equal dot b dot brand ID. Okay, so, and we want to have the a dot brand name, and we want to summarize the b dot amount as it came from this table. We will group by 1 and 2. So what we did is, we will select now here the brand name and the country, and from the sales table we want to have some sales from the brand ID itself. We will group this, and this is our with statement. And now what we could do is, you see here, select brand name, country, and we can do here also as total sales. We want to have total sales. Now let's run this. Okay, Great, and we do this as it is. You see here already a little bit not in the best overview. Order by total sales. Best is descending. Okay, run this. Here you can see that some doesn't have any. So we go here back. And here it should come. Great. Okay, good. So what we did was, in our with clause, we joined two tables. We will make also here a function inside. So we want to have the amount of the sales per brand ID. And then when we have this with clause, we could have also a second with clause with, for instance, then products, inventory or something as, and then you say again, select this from this, and that's it. And then you can also use it here again. But in this case we have just one. So we select then our brand name, our country, and our total sales from our new created table. So it's like a temporary table which we created. From there we then query. So our main query actually comes then down to this, very small. And as I said, when you have a larger amount of SQLs which you want to make, it is often useful to use these with clauses. So in the end, we want to see, okay, how many total sales per brand name there is. And we see here that some even don't have even a sale, but here on the AI solution, 7,500, global analytics, 7,300. That's very simple. I hope it is useful for you, and please like and subscribe. Check out also the other videos from myself on PostgreSQL, and I wish you a nice and happy day. Bye.